For number 11, it asks what is the slope of the line through the points -2, 1 and 2, -5 in the standard xy coordinate plane. So what is slope? Slope is the change in y, we use delta to indicate that, over change in x. So if you look at the x values go from -2 to 2. So that's a change of 4. The other way, with y values, you go from 1 to -5, that's a loss of -6. So -6 over 4 is our slope, except that's not one answer here. So what do? Well, we can simplify this. We can divide a 2 out of the top and divide a 2 out of the bottom. So we get -3/2. Now my guess is most people who do this, they don't use this. They use this formula. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. The thing you got to be careful about is you got to be sure you label what's x1, what's y1, what's x2, what's y2. So let's do that. x1, y1, x2, y2. All right, so y2, what number is that? That's -5. Minus y1, that number is 1. All over x2, what number is that? 2. Minus x1, what number is that? -2. And more often than not, this is probably where people mess up, is they forget that you are subtracting a negative. So what is 5 minus 1? It's -6. But 2 minus -2 is the same as 2 plus 2. So this gives us 4. And like above, we're going to divide 2 out of the top and divide 2 out of the bottom. So if you use this formula, this is how you would write it out. Now, if you switched the points, you should still get the same answer. So whether you chose this to be x1, y1, or even if I chose this to be x1, y1, the answer would still be the same. It would still be -3/2.